Hi, I'm Ursula Fuentes, and I'm a fifth grade math teacher for Temple ISD. Today we're going to be looking at the standard algorithm for long division. Fifth graders are used to this from fourth grade, where they divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, and repeat the basic process, where they're just using multiplication to take big chunks out of that dividend and get to the final answer. The new thing for fifth graders is that they have a two-digit divisor now. It used to just be one number out here, not double digit. And so we go about this a little differently than we would when it is a single digit. So the first thing I have them do is to put placeholders above each number from under the little house. Each number from the dividend needs to have a placeholder just to make sure that we didn't leave anything blank, because when zeros come up, they tend to make errors there. And then a multiplication symbol just to remind us that we're using multiplication and subtraction to help us out here. So the first thing, I'll tell them to cover everything up except for the 3. And it's like just 3 divided by 31. And almost everybody gets that right all the time. They know 31 cannot go into 33. So it's a 0. And instead of going through all of this, when that first number is a 0, we just move on to the next number. So it would be 39 divided by 31. And pretty clearly we can see that 31 can only go into 39 once and come out of 39 once. But just to show you, for more difficult numbers, we would go ahead and check and prove it to make sure that we're doing the right thing. So 62 is too high because we can't do 39 minus 62. We stick with 31 times 1. So divide, multiply, now we're at subtract. And bring down if we can, and we can because the 8 is less than the divisor, so we can bring down the 4. Now we're just trying to see 84 divided by 31. It's a whole new little problem. So how many times can 31 go into 84? So we have 62, and that's probably just fine, but I like to teach them to always check one more at least just to make sure if they're not sure. If you're estimating though, you know that that's going to be too high. It is too high, so we stick with 31 times 2. 31 times 2 is 62. So we divide, multiply, subtract. We're good to bring down and repeat because 22 is less than 31. So I'm going to bring down the 8. We're quite a ways off over here. 31 times 3 is 93. We need to get up to 228. So they should start guessing a little higher, not just 4 or 5. But they might not, and that's fine. It's just going to take them a little longer. That's really good, and I know the next one is too high, but students, just to make sure, I teach them to go ahead and check one more just in case. And this will prove to themselves that that's not good enough, that's too high, so we're going to stick with 31 times 7. 31 times 7 is 217. So we divided again, multiplied, now we're at subtract. We don't have anything to bring down, we don't have anything to repeat. So this is our remainder, and we're finished. I teach them to check with multiplication and then add the remainder to make sure they get the dividend.